All right, folks, won't keep you waiting any longer than we have to. Welcome along to our auction room on a Friday. If you've made yourself familiar with our EVES auctions, you're here usually on a Thursday, but we've pushed it out, being a shorter week. So nice to see you all here, and I hope we start your Friday off well to lead you into a weekend on the same foot. Jordan Siveride is my name. My role today is nice and simple, purely here to help you on that journey to either selling or buying that home. And of course, I've got a wonderful team to assist me here. I've got Robin sitting up the front. She's great with all the technology here in our auction room. You'll see the other names, Mark, Sarah, Josh, and Mark, all managers within our company, and what I like to refer to as my elite team of negotiators. I'll lean on them if I get some bidding from you here on the floor or with my telephone bidders today at a level where I can't quite sell the property to you, but we can entertain a conversation if that's the case, rather than me holding you up for the rest of the day. Look, I'll continue on with the auctions. We'll pause that particular one, take you aside, have that conversation with one of these wonderful people, and hopefully come to a nice happy medium where everybody wins. Okay, that'll become nice and clear as we proceed throughout the I usually say afternoon, but we're earlier today, morning, and of course we'll bring you any updates as we have them. Remind you, bidding and buying at auction is always done on a cash, unconditional basis. And by placing bids today, you do so acknowledging you've received the REA's buying and selling guide. You also confirm you've completed your homework, your due diligence, allowing you to place bids today. And of course, you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. Now, that's the most important document that we work to in the auction room. That becomes the binding agreement once we get pen to paper later on for our lucky successful parties. Now, right down the bottom of that documentation that you will have been furnished with, perhaps in a draft format earlier on, it's all been finalised out in the foyer there. Right down the bottom, it's conduct, clause 2 onwards there. And I'm not going to go over it in full. Quite simply, I'll just summarise, because I know you have done your homework. All of our properties today, they are subject to a confidential reserve price that our sellers have set. Should your bidding take me to or exceed that reserve price, then I'm permitted to sell away to the highest bidder. Okay. If your bidding stalls at a level that I simply can't sell the property for, you may hear me place alongside you vendor bids. Now, the sole person authorised to place vendor bids today, 'tis myself. I'll label them nice and clearly as a vendor bid. And again, it just means that we've got a little bit of road to travel before we find you the new home owner. Quite simply, my seller's happy to stay the owners at that level of the vendor bid. Always well below that confidential reserve price, so just find that confidence again, go again, put yourself back in the lead. It's always a good place to be, okay? Happy to take your numbers on board throughout the day. I'll suggest numbers in increments. If I push back on yours, nothing personal, we can still be friends. It just means working in my seller and, of course, the home's best interest there. Telephone bidding, make that nice and clear to you. If I've got registrations from buyers who couldn't be here in the room, perhaps watching online, nice to have you here, they will have needed to have got paperwork signed prior to working with my colleagues on the phone today. I do have a couple of telephone registrations of interest, so I'll alert you as we get to each property if there is any interest working with my colleagues on the phone. And of course, should you be one of our lucky purchasers today, you do inherit some obligations immediately on the fall of the hammer. You will need to sign the documentation. You will need to pay your deposit. We ask 1/10 the purchase price, payable on the fall of the hammer. The balance is all payable on or before your settlement date. Good, we got through that. That's all the legal, the technical stuff we have to worry about. Any questions at all before we proceed? Good, your silence is my green light to go. 36 Castlewold Drive is our first offering for you. Escorted to the front by their manager, Mark Edmondson. You'll find Heymonth and Sarah, who have been doing a wonderful job marketing an exceptional property there. It's Bethlehem living done right. It's solid, it's stylish, and certainly made for those who value some space and some ease of living. A freehold estate awaits us. It's 800 square metres, more or less, and the record of title is SA 59A folio 452. Chattels list on the screen there. I note some exclusions though, being the fridge freezer in the kitchen and the fridge freezer in the garage. Those are excluded. But all the other chattels there for you on your settlement date being the 18th of December 2025 or other such date as mutually agreed. You'll see there under the further terms of sale, at the time of construction of the arch pergola, the vendor did not obtain a building consent. It was constructed in 2 separate frames with 1 roof. Purchaser therefore enters into agreement for sale with such knowledge, having completed your due diligence in regard. Okay, well, we go back to the property, take a last little look at it before I open it up to you. Inside, it's nice and calm. You've got wide rooms, you've got warm light, a kitchen that just sets the tone for the day. You could have the coffee brewing, the kids are going to be getting ready, but life just flows effortlessly here. You've got 2 living areas, gives everyone their own space, yet you still connect perfectly if you're entertaining. Open the doors up, that covered deck, that's going to become, well, simply your year-round social zone. You get the barbecues, the quiet drinks, or just kick back and relax. The master suite here as well, it's like its own private retreat for you. You got all that comfort. Generous section on offer, so freedom for the kids to run and play. Maybe you could pop a pool in or something like that. Really all there for you. And your moments from Bethlehem College, great schooling. You got the town centre, surely what, 1.5 kilometres up the road, not too far. All the good walkways as well. Really is the good life on offer. It's 36 Castlewold Drive. Registrations on the phone, or all here in the room? Here in the room then, buyers, up to you. Start us away, opening bid, opening offer. Who goes there first? 1190. Nice to have you here. I love the specificness, is that a word, to your bid there. Absolutely happy to have you here, and good luck to you at 1190 now. What do we say then, buyers? Do we, perhaps a 20,000 be a nice way to go? We could make it through that threshold there and call it 1210 if you like, but at 1190, call it to you. First, your opportunity then with my starter. Twice, do we chase a 20,000 rise anywhere? Third chance, and final, at 1190. Got your best? No problem. I go one vendor bid then, at 1, 2 and 10, and ask you to improve from there. A 20,000 puts you back in the lead. You're out. At 1, 2 and 10 on the vendor bid, I'll just ask for an improvement from here. Happy to have a conversation with you from that level. But at 1, 2, 10. Not authorised to sell at this level, but I call it to you. First call. Twice, even a 10 if you like, to have you back in. Just need an improvement on this level here. Happy to have that conversation with you if you're above this figure.
I'll give you $2,000 on top.
2,000 on top. I'm in the mood to have some fun. Let's have some fun. We'll have a conversation, and we've still got some room to close, but I'll work with you. I'll make it 1, 2, 1, 2, because the numbers look nice on the screen behind me. And at 1, 2, 1, 2, he does lead the way with the 2,000 up. Once, twice, your opportunity to improve from here, then buyers, third chance. No problem. Mark, wish you all the best. Wish you all the best. We'll have that conversation and come back to you with an update shortly. All right, folks, next on the list for you, and again, just to clarify, we'll have that conversation. If I've got an update, we'll bring it back to you as soon as we can. But like I say, lot number 2 today, it's 46 Smiths Road. Helen Bladen, working out of our EVES Cherrywood office, has had the privilege of marketing this one and meeting all you wonderful folk at the viewings here. It's tucked quietly away, captures everything that Matua living is about. It's calm, it's community, and certainly comfort on offer to you. Again, freehold estate, 650 square metres more or less. It's lot 2 on DP 342673. The record of title is 175218. Your settlement date down there is 20 working days from the date of sale. A short but good list of chattels included as well. And under the further terms of sale, the solar energy system on the property owned by Solar Zero. That doesn't automatically mean you become the owner when you purchase the property there. You accept the transfer of the ESA from that settlement date there. Our current vendors will make sure there's no outstanding payments on that, however. Otherwise, no changes to the documentation. all as furnished to you. Nice solid home, instantly familiar. You get that sun-filled space, a layout that just works for everyday family life. Inside, the main lounge that draws everyone together, warm, bright, inviting, open plan. The kitchen there connects effortlessly as well. Nice dining, that second living zone. Perfect for entertaining, just the relaxed evenings in. You're going to be comfortable here. Once you've finished enjoying inside, you can step outside, and 'tis the season to do so. Fully fenced section keeps life nice and simple for you. The kids, the pets, they're free to play. Space, maybe the tramp, maybe a future pool in there. All up to you, buyers, how you wish to enjoy this one. But your weekends look pretty good when you're based here. You've got sought after schools nearby, the parks, the beautiful waterfront walks, a lifestyle built, once again, around ease, around sunshine, and peace of mind. Love to hear from you now. I'll call it away to you. Who starts? Play a battle of who talks first, maybe. I don't know. Just 790. Welcome in. Good luck to you here. 790,000 now. Call it away. Look for 20,000, but with my starter at 790. Once called to you. Twice. Where do we go from here? Third chance at 790 on the back wall. Fend or bid then at 810. Ask you to improve from there. Call it another 20. Puts you back in the lead. No, it's too early for those sort of games. Need a 20 here. At 810, can't sell it at this level. And rightly so. Matua living.
815.
No, I'm going to push back on you politely here, sir, because I know you're a smart man. I know you know how the game works here, and I've just too big of a gap to close if we take the 5 right now. I'll ask him for a 20. Look, the simple way is if I take your 10, I'm going to have to bid again. So if we take a 20, we can have a conversation. If I take your 10, I'm going to take that 20 up. Got you here on the 20. Appreciate it now. So at 830 the bid, and at 830 call it to you here, buyers. Bit of work to do, but we'll talk with the highest bidder then at 830,000. Once called to you, twice. Third chance for an improvement. No worries. Wish you all the best. We pause the auction. Some work to do. We'll need an improvement. But Josh Byer on the back wall holds the bid at 830 there. Okay, then we'll continue forward for you. 221. 221 Levers Road, our next property in question. We stay in Matua. Chris Royal been marketing this one, again out of our EVES Cherrywood office. It really does blend that charm. You get modern ease here as well. Nice, warm, bright, beautifully settled here. Been renovated, lots of care taken as well. Carries the strength of that 70s build. I'll show you in just a moment. But you've got those lovely, thoughtful updates throughout. Freehold estate, 680 square metres, more or less. Lot 4 on DPS 11879. Record of title 11C. Folio 1460. That's in that South Auckland Land Registry office. 28th of November 2025, your settlement date, or other such date is mutually agreed upon there. No changes as I'm aware to the chat. All is documented. Good. Okay, 2 living areas. Well, that's your flexibility offered to you. It really caters for the family life. High ceilings, they lift that sense of space as well. Character touches, they remain at those classic barn-style windows, bring a touch of nostalgia, and refreshed interior awaits. Outdoors, you get that northwest patio, soaks in the afternoon sun, good place for the barbecues, maybe the summer evenings, invite the friends over, have a couple of drinks or soda waters if that's your fancy there. You got the fence section, nice freedom, but private as well. Good safe haven for the young ones or the four-legged friends. And your moments, you've got Matua Primary, Ferguson Park, and all the harbour walkways. Once again, great location, great offering for you at 221 Levers Road in Matua. Call away for an opening bid then. Perhaps I suggest a figure to get us rolling. Somewhere mid-9, 950 be a good place to start. Tell you folks, if you ever want some peace and quiet, call for an opening bid. Not sure if it works with the kids at home, but you can try it. Let me know. Start us away. I'll call it to you 3 times. Would love to work with you, but you'll need to get in before that third call. Once. Twice. Third chance. No problem, we close it down then. Chris, look, I've given you a little bit of an indication, but I pass it back to Chris. He'll be able to help you out further where you need to be in order to be on that one. Good luck. Auction's closed. All right, next on the list for you, it's number 6, Kahuparere Crescent, Adam Grierson & Co. marketing this. Great home there in Pies Pa. You know the location. You've probably driven past it and looked at this one and thought, wow, how do I get so lucky? Well, here's your opportunity. Immediate impression right there. Modern, polished, and effortlessly livable right from day dot. Freehold estate, 425 square metres, more or less. The unique identifier at 748086. Settlement date down is 90 working days from the date of the agreement there, or other such date as mutually agreed. You'll see under the further terms of sale, purchaser acknowledging that our sellers, their licensees within our company, simply means that sometimes real estate salespeople or people working for EVES or Baileys equally so do wish to sell their own properties at time. We just have to fully let you know that in the ahead of schedule essentially. Right, no other changes to documentation. We go back to the home and really is. Every detail there, it feels considered. You can see that. Finish, it's been purposeful to make it really, really nice. Creates that home both stylish but grounded in comfort. Open plan living space, it's nice and bright. You can see that. Nice and seamless throughout as well. You get the polished concrete underfoot. You get the sunlight pouring in, the skylights there as well for you. The kitchen, that anchors it all. It's bold, it's functional, built for connection. But you got that separate lounge on offer, gives you that sense of calmness, a little bit of balance to your lifestyle. You got the deck, the spa zone, that's your evenings outdoors. You'll be surrounded, nice sort of manicured simplicity on offer for you. You're in the lakes, so you know location well, easy access to the parks, the walkways and all the city routes, no matter which direction you're heading there. Nice low maintenance luxury is how I'd sum it up. Perfectly executed for you at number 6, Kahuparere Crescent. Buyers, here's the chance. Call it away to you, opening bid. Once again, I'll start that count 1 through to 3. You get in before that, happy to work with you there, but I'll call it away first time for an open. Twice. Third chance. Final opportunity. Yeah, no problem. Adam, pass it back to you there. A bit more work to do on this, but a great offering for buyers here. Perhaps some conditional parties. Well, they're welcome at it now. Give it back to you. Close the auction formally. All the best to our sellers. Okay, number 6, Buller Street. Dynasty Holtz marketing this one just up the road there in Waihi. Lovely to have you down in town today, Dynasty. Great opportunity here at number 6, Buller Street. Your chance to trade that bustle for the breathing room, I would suggest. You've got over 3,000 square metres of open space framed by that greenery, got that gentle stream as well, some calm connection. And you're just minutes from the Waihi Township, which makes things nice and convenient for you. Good space to unwind here. Freehold estate, 3,084 square metres, more or less. Record of title number is 1061407. You'll see 7 working days after the date of the agreement as your settlement date, with some flexibility on that. No chattels, of course, being bare land. What you see is what you get, and you'll find under the further terms of sale simply directing you where to find more information regarding the Waihi mines, as is typical with all of our Waihi properties. Great, well, the land here, it sits bathed in sunshine, nice and flat, ready for you to, well, make whatever your future looks like, whatever you can imagine here. You've got maybe the family home, the modern retreat, or simply just a weekend getaway away from it all. Power, water, fibre, sewage, all in place. So the planning moving forward, nice and easy, nice and simple for you. No covenants either, so that's some freedom to design without compromise, and a good rare slice of that countryside simplicity. The convenience of the township right there, space, sunshine, and you can just see the potential that awaits. Call it to you then, buyers. Here's your opportunity. Love to hear from you. Go there now. First time. Twice for start. Third call. No problem, no cash forthcoming on this one, Dynasty, but we're going to give the buyers a bit of an indication as to where they need to be. Yes?
Yes, absolutely. So to buy this lifestyle section in Waihi, looking at 380,000 today. So
There you go. You didn't think it was possible, folks, but there you go. At 380, the dream starts right there. Good luck to you, and of course to our sellers, Dynasty out of our Waihi office. All right, moving on. Again, a couple of properties out having conversations. I expect those might take a little bit longer, but as soon as I have an update for you, bring them back to the room. Next on the list for you, 28 Piata Street in Papamoa, and Richie Wright proudly marketing this one out of our EVES Papamoa office. A masterclass in modern family living is what you get here. It's elegant, functional, and it has that sort of distinct Papamoa vibe to it. Every space crafted to balance the design flair with your daily comforts. It's a freehold estate as well, 485 square metres of that fee simple terra firma, the unique identifier 729511. 20 working days gives you ample time for settlement there. Get all the affairs in order before move-in day, and your chattels list, a rather healthy list of chattels all included for you, and some rather notable ones there as well. You'll all have seen those, no changes as I'm aware. Good. Well, at its centre, you've got the dual living zones. They connect around that stunning two-way gas fireplace. Really nice, bold feature that creates some warmth, but also adds to that atmosphere for you from every angle that you see it. The kitchen continues the theme as well, sleek, social. You got the Bosch appliances, you got the scullery, you get the island bench, small or large gatherings, you got room for it all here. And your morning sun, that's going to pour through. I'll show you shortly the courtyard that's on offer for you. That unfolds there, and you've got that westerly deck. 2 outdoor zones, but made so that you can capitalise on your outdoor living. You've got the vibrant Golden Sands community, the cafes, the schools, and the beach not too far away as well. Polished, practical home, built for those who like to entertain perhaps, but equally so, relaxation being your priority. You can capitalise on it all here. 28 Piata Street. Richie tells me nobody registered on the telephone, so up to you here in the room, buyers. Start us away, go there now. 910. Welcome and good luck to you here at 910,000. Look for an increase of 20,000 from there, but with my starter, all the best there at 910 000. Call it to you. First time now. Call it 30 if you like. Twice. I needed it 30 at this stage. 30, got you here, and welcome in at 930. Good luck to you. 50 be your move. 950, back to the lead you go here at 950, and I come back to you, sir, call it 70 if you like. But up the front at 950, and I look for that 20,000 increment on top, but at 950, first call. Twice. 70 would put you back in the front. 70 it is at 970 now on the back wall against us up the front here. Do we call it 90 there to put you back there? In the lead.
985.
Compromise be the word of the day, it seems. At 985. Can offer you the 15 there to square it up. But at 985 up the front of the room. Do you see it at $1 million? That would be the next logical rung on the ladder for you there, but at $985,000 only once, twice. No, too short. Call it 9.5. We'll go in tens. Happy to work in your tens. 990, boss. Well, I like the fact you called me boss, and as the boss, I politely decline and tell you to make it 995. And don't forget who the boss is, eh? 995, you're back in the front. Simple as that. If he doesn't go again, we have a conversation. If he does, well, then we talk over here. 995. Appreciate you working with me there, boss. At 995. 1 million. Squares it up. I think I know how this is playing. Let's go fives then, folks, but keep it there. At $1 million, nice and neat, easy. At 1, 000, up the front. First time. Another 5 if you'll have it there. If you see it there, let me know, or I talk up the front. Twice now at $1 million. Third chance. And final. Absolutely sure. Done. Finished. The thumbs up. We pause. Mark got the buyer up the front, seated here in the third row at $1 million. We'll have that conversation. Good luck to you here. And again, we'll come back to the room with an update for you. Okay, next on the list for you, 587 Granada Streets, Papamoa, and Charlotte Gardner, the familiar face, has been marketing this one, working out of our EVES Papamoa office. You get resort vibes and everyday ease offered to you here. Great opportunity at 587 Granada Street, a freehold estate, 700 square metres, more or less. The unique identifier SA70A Folio 594. The chattels, we scroll them. We're going to have to go for bigger screens soon. You'll see there, and I won't read them all out for you because I'd like to be home in time for dinner just as much as you would. The range hood as is, and a list of excluded chattels. You'll see them at the bottom there. But no doubt all as documented to you in the paperwork. Charlotte's pretty diligent with that sort of stuff, so I know you'll be all over it and more. 20 working days is your settlement date or other such date as mutually agreed there, and the consent notice will accompany all that other documentation. We'll get a scribble on that one from you as well. Solid brick, modern, calm, a layout made for living well. The kind of home that feels, well, like a getaway, but functions perfectly for that family life. The kitchen, nice and generous, nice and social, big enough for the chef and a helper or two, I would suspect. Connecting easily as well. You've got those twin zones for dining and lounging. Excuse me, the second living room, that gives you flexibility. Maybe put a good movie on. You could quietly tuck away and do some work, just some quiet time with a good book, all offered to you here. Outside, your pure holiday mode moving forward. You get the swaying palms, you get the sparkling pool, you get the covered pergola, all year round relaxation. There we go. Put it all together. See, I was already in relaxation mode, folks. I was too busy to go working. I'm at the side of the pool here. You know that location. You get the Coast Boulevard, the cafes, the schools, the beach, all right at your fingertips. Papamoa living just turned up just a notch here. At 587 Granada Street, buyers, call away for an opening bid now. Who goes there? What's the number? 1-1. Okay, welcome you in, a little bit lighter than where I'd started, but I work with you at 1,100,000 now. And at 1,100,000, who goes next there? Perhaps at 25, be a good move to make. But at 1-1, got it this side. Wish you all the best here with my starter. Call away once, twice. Third chance then. And at 1-1 and 2-5, a vendor bid, ask you to improve, make it 50 there, be the next move. Got you here at 50, and at 1-1 and 25 now. First chance. Again, chase a 25 rise from here. Second chance now. Third. Final. I got one more time. The vendor bid at 1-1 and 7-5. I'll ask you to improve from there. We'll have a conversation. Got you here at 1-2. And at 1-2, squares it up nice, neat and easy. And at 1-2, 000, 000. First, second, third chance. Pause pause the auction there. Sarah, this side of the room, buyer holds the lead. Good luck to you there, sir, at 1,200,000. Right, next on the list for you, number 57 Wallace Road. You see it there in Tapuna. Adam Grierson, Dan Watts marketing this one out of our EVES Lakes office. Freshly renovated, light-filled, perfectly positioned near the harbour too. Home that captures that relaxed rhythm that Tapuna offers. You get plenty of space and flexibility though for the growing families. Freehold estate, 903 square metres more or less. It's lot 1 on DPS 32853. Unique identifier there, SA31B, folio 107. Settlement date down is 20 working days. Once again, gives you enough time to get everything sorted for move-in day. Perhaps you'll be calling some favours off the friends to help you with carrying the heavy boxes. You'll know which ones those are. But again, no other changes to the documentation there. Well, it does capture that nice relaxed rhythm here in Tapuna. You get the kitchen, it sort of forms the hub of the home, sleek and social. You get the stone bench tops, the generous island for maybe gathering around first thing in the morning there. The bifold doors, they open up to the sun-soaked lawns. Nice, easy outdoor flow, ideal as barbecue season is upon us. Plenty of space for the family to play as well. Upstairs, your master retreat. You get the second lounge, takes in the harbour glimpses as well. It really is your own elevated escape. Maybe those quiet evenings or the coffee in the morning sun there, you'll enjoy that. Room for the boat, the camper, the dreams to unfold essentially here at 57 Wallace Road. Not too far away, you've got Bethlehem and all the conveniences there. Good schooling, you've got the local boat ramp just there for you as well. Lifestyle living, nice and effortless. All here at 57 Wallace Road. Buyers in your hands now. Call it to you. First, second, third time. No problem, close the auction, no cash forthcoming, gentlemen. But we're going to price this one, give you an indication as to where you need to be. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but at 1,349,000. There we go, on the screen it goes for you at 1,349. That's all you'll need to pay, and you'll get to live the good life here at 57 Wallace Road. All the best to you. Some phone calls to be made. Okay, take you back now, 46 Smiths Road. Paused, had a conversation. Had an increase in bid to 850,000, I understand. But my sellers say, Jordan, work a little bit harder. So at 850, open the floor back up to you if you'd like to improve from there. Happy to have a conversation with you, but you'll need to be north of 850. Once, twice, third chance, and final. No problem. Close the auction there. Do appreciate your bidding, your participation here. Invite you to continue those conversations as well. Helen, back in your capable hands. Wish our sellers all the very best here. You will need to be north of 850 to have your name on the title here. Thank you. Auction's closed. Okay, next on the list for you, 15 Pembroke Drive in Bethlehem. Sarah and Jeff Garnett marketing this one out of our EVES Bethlehem office proudly. They've done a great job marketing this. What an exceptional offering to you. You've got all the quality homes there. You're amongst them, you're with them, you are one of them. You get the ease, the warmth, the classic Bethlehem living here. Solid, stylish, nice and comfortable as well. Freehold estate, 442 square metres, more or less. The record of title number SA62C, folio 626. Settlement date down, 20 working days from the date of sale. Once again, you'll learn if you've seen a few now, that's about the standard amount of time to get everything sorted. Chattels list there for you. Just note the TV on the wall in the lounge, that's excluded. But otherwise, chattels, no changes there for you. Well, inside at number 15, Pembroke Drive, modern updates bring a nice fresh energy to the home. The kitchen, you get its generous breakfast bar, keeps the conversation flowing. whilst your meals come together. You got new flooring tiles, or new flooring rather, ties that open plan dining, the living zones into that nice welcoming space for everyday living. You're relaxed, entertaining, certainly room for it all here. 3 bedrooms, you get the refreshed master suite on offer to you, provide you plenty of calm and comfort as you go day to day. And outside, fenced gardens, sunny patio, nice low maintenance, nice and easy for you. You got the Bethlehem shops, good schooling, cafes, it's all nice and handy to you in a location like this. Convenience and comfort all wrapped up in one tidy package. Number 15, Pembroke Drive. Buyers, once again, in your hands now as I call away for a start. Opening bid, who goes there first? Give you plenty of opportunity, but you need to let me know now. There's a call for a start. Once. Twice. Third chance. No problem, Sarah. We close it, we pass it back to you. Some conversations to be had. If you're interested, you'll need to get hold of Sarah sooner rather than later, I'd suggest there. Still some properties out having conversations, so as soon as I've got an update for you, I'll bring them back to the room. Thank you. Thanks for your patience. Go back now, 36 Castlewold Drive. We paused, had a conversation. Do appreciate it. You've increased your offer to $1,240,250. That's correct? Yes. Instructions from the sellers will work a bit harder, please, Jordan. So I call it away to you. Ask for an increase from there. If you're happy to do so, we're happy to have that conversation with you. But I'll call it only 3 times. Once. Twice. Third chance, and final. No problem. We close the auction there. Mark, you, Sarah, and Heymanth can continue on the hard work there. Do invite you to continue those conversations there, folks, and appreciate your bidding. And of course, good luck to our sellers on that one. Auction is now closed. All right, again, appreciate your patience. We go back now, 587 Granada Street. We paused, had a conversation, and just confirm for me, please, increasing your offer at $1,230,000. That's correct. Got you here in my seller's instructions. On the market at that level, is that correct? On the market, we go at $1,230,000. Invite interest above this level, but you let me know, or we sell it away today. Once, twice, third. Final opportunity, selling, going, sold. Congratulations to you there, welcome home. And of course to my sellers, thanks for working with us. All right, folks, appreciate you coming along this afternoon. I made sure to wait those extra 3 seconds, so we ticked over that midday mark. Nice to have you here on quite rare, an auction Friday for us here at EVES. We shorter week, so we decided to give you that extra day of time to get all your homework, your due diligence done. And here we are at Friday, the 31st of October. Who would have thought earlier this week we'd have been talking about snow further south? But there you go, eh? Look, hopefully no surprises like that over the next hour or so. My role today is as your auctioneer, nice and simple, purely here to facilitate proceedings and guide you on that journey to home ownership or equally so selling. I've got Robin doing all the hard work up the front here as well, the technology in the auction room controlled up the front here, and Mark, Sarah, Josh and Mark are my elite team of negotiators, I term them, all managers within our company, and what I like to sort of lean on when I need to. If we get some bidding from you that's at a level where I can't quite sell the property to you, but we can entertain a conversation under those auction terms, quite simply to save me dragging you around for the rest of the day, I'll stay in here, we'll continue with the next property whilst the conversation continues outside the room with one of these wonderful folk. The whole purpose being trying to close that gap, get you to a place where you can call yourself the new owner, and equally our sellers are happy to sell it to you. That'll become nice and clear throughout the afternoon how that all plays out. Remind you, of course, bidding in the auction room is always done on a cash, unconditional basis, acknowledging that you've completed your homework, you've received the REA's buying and selling guide, and you agree to the terms dictated in the conditions of sale. That document being provided to you in a draft format. of course, all finalised now out in the foyer, and those are what we sign, becoming the binding contract for our lucky purchasers and sellers. Down the front page of that conditions of sale is the conduct of auction, clause 2 there for you. All of our properties today are subject to a confidential reserve price, subject to your bidding reaching or breaching that price. I'm permitted to sell away to the highest purchaser. Happy to suggest numbers or increments along the way. Also happy to take your numbers on board, but if I push back, don't take it personally, just always working in my seller's best interests there. Now, I do have the sole authority today to place vendor bids alongside you on behalf of my sellers. Vendor bids only used at a level well below that reserve price, always labelled nice and clearly as a vendor bid, and quite simply used as a tool to keep the momentum going when perhaps I might only have one person participating in the auction. A vendor bid's placed at a level that my sellers say, hey, we're happy to remain the owners. So there you go. You'll need to be above it if you'd like to be the purchaser today. Registrations of interest on the telephone, if I do have any. I've got a few in my folder over the previous and the following session, so I'll alert you to any interest as we get to each property, but all that paperwork needs to be signed off prior to them placing bids today. And lastly, your obligations. If you are one of our lucky purchasers, you do need to sign the paperwork. That formalises everything nice and simply for you, and you'll need to pay the deposit, 10% of the purchase price, payable on the fall of the hammer. The balance is all payable on or before your settlement date. Good. Okay, lots to go through there, but I saw plenty of nodding when I talked about homework, so that means you're all over it. You're happy to proceed. If you do have any questions, this is a good time to let me know. It gets expensive putting your hand up shortly. Good, thank you. Appreciate the laughter. I'm off to a good start. All right, well, we'll move on to our first offering for you in our midday session there. And Fran Harmon's been marketing this one out of our EVES Papamoa office. Fran, wonderful to have you here in a wonderful home you've been marketing at 96 Kariwa Parade there in Papamoa. Your surf, your sunshine, your freedom, all offered to you in that unbeatable spot. You got the beach right across the road. You got that split level home that delivers on that flexibility that we crave. You get plenty of coastal energy in equal measure. To the legal description, a freehold estate awaits us, 241 square metres, more or less. You'll see the record of title number 1243077. The dishwasher drawers in the chattels list, those are as is, still included, but just no vendor warranties on those dishwasher drawers for you. 20 working days is your settlement date, so it gives you plenty of time to get everything sorted, pack the boxes and pack the bags. Make sure you're in there on time to enjoy 20 working days. My average math says you're still in before Christmas, so that's good news for you there. Under further terms of sale 23.0, property is sold on an as-is, whereas basis, and 23.2, and deciding to purchase the property, you're relying solely in your own judgment, not on any representations made, and that consent notice will accompany the property, accompany the documentation. We'll get you to sign that at the same time as the contract. Should you be lucky enough to call 96 Kariwa Parade, your home. Upstairs, open plan layout. Beautifully flows out. You get that sunlit deck we've just seen. You get the ocean views there for you. Perfect for the morning coffee. Just breathe in that fresh, that salty air that we love in this location. Inside, nice sleek kitchen. You get the butler's pantry, entertaining, nice and effortless, and you're supported by the 3 bedrooms and the smart functional bathroom as well. Downstairs, fully self-contained zone. Add some value, some versatility. A couple of bedrooms down there, a couple of bathrooms for you as well. Maybe office, room for the guests, the teens, extended family. What an opportunity there. Nice fresh paint too, modern, low maintenance, rare opportunity here on Kariwa Parade. Coastal lifestyle in your hands, buyers. Love to hear from you. Do have a registration of interest on the telephone, but happy to work with you either here in the room or on the phone, buyers. Who goes first? What's the number? 1 million. Welcome in at $1 million now. Neat, easy at $1 million. I don't know, perhaps a 20,000 rise. I'll call for it. I'll look for it there, but at $1 million, a good start. First your opportunity then. Twice. Third chance with my starter up the front here at $1 million. Okay, I'll do the vendor bid then at 10.20. Ask you to be better than that there, sir. At 10.20, a vendor bid. You will need to improve from here, but happy to have a conversation with you if you do. 40, do we call it? Got you here at 40. At $1,040,000 now. First chance. Twice. Do we see better here? Third we go. At 10.40. Okay, I could, I won't. We'll just pause, I think. We'll have a conversation here. No further interest. Yeah, no problem. Josh, buyer up the front of the room here, pausing the auction at 10.40. We'll have a conversation. Good luck to them down the phone there, Sam. And we'll come back to that shortly. Okay, appreciate your patience. Move on to our next offering in our midday session for you. 30A Links Avenue. 30A Links Avenue. You'll note 30B coming up later in the session, but 30A on offer for you now. In Mount Maunganui, of course, and Pat King proudly marketing this one. Great opportunity there, clean, contemporary feel to it, and a prized address. Again, you know how good that location is. It's a freehold estate, 471 square metres, more or less. It's lot 2 on deposited plan at 578274. The record of title 1069636. 20 working days as your settlement date is elected by our sellers. It's your move-in date with some flexibility potentially on that front. And Channel's list on the screen for you, your last gentle reminder of what's included. Back to the property now. Once you get inside, you see open plan spaces, connect nicely, easily with the indoors, the outdoors. Nice relaxed flow, family life, weekend entertaining, you cover it all here. The kitchen anchors the home, blends that practicality with some style, as you can see. You get really nice through here, smart storage, nice little ensuite as well. Everything nice and effortless throughout this one. The dual decking, make the most of the all-day light would be my suggestion to you. Private, easy care, ready to enjoy. You got good schooling, you got the parks. You know a location like this means the beach is handy to you as well. All that mount convenience wrapped up in this modern comfort package. Near new, thoughtfully designed, offers that simplicity of modern living, certainly without compromise. Here we go, buyers. Interest on the phone or all here in the room? In the room then, buyers, up to you. Over to you, call it away to you, start us away now. 900. Okay, a little bit lighter than where I would have started it, but that's okay. I'll work with you here at 900. I think we'd all be buyers at that level, but at 900, welcome in. Good luck to you here. Perhaps we call it 950 on the next move just to keep us going, but at 900,000 this way now. First chance, twice, third we go. No problem. I'll go the vendor bid at 950. We can go up further from there. A 50 or a 25, I'll work with you if you prefer the smaller increment, but we've got a little bit of road to travel. 25, thought we'd go there if that's what I offered you, but that's okay. Happy to work with you at 975. And at 975,000, do we see perhaps another 25 rise from here? Call it to you, but at 975 with my starter once, second call, third chance. No problem. Well, I'm going to go one more time then. At $1 million, neat and easy, on the vendor bid, and another 25 puts you in the lead, puts you in the conversation position. At $1 million on the vendor bid, can't sell it to you at this level. And rightly so. You're at 30A Links Avenue. You know the location. You know that coastal lifestyle offered to you here. At $1,025,000, we'll have a conversation if you go there. But I'll call it to you. First time, let's call it 20. Nice, neat, easy 20. 20's good. Got you here. At $1,020,000 now, bid this side of the room, call it away once, twice, third chance. No problem. Man of my word, we have that conversation down here. Sarah buyer in the second to back row there holds the lead bid. Good luck to you there, sir. Okay, next on the list for you, 178 Adler Drive, Ohauiti, Lacey Hawke, Adam Grierson marketing this one, doing a wonderful job, as they always do here at nice and quiet, sought after enclave in Ohauiri. Offers you that rare mix, you get comfort, you get function, but you certainly get a touch of open space serenity at 178 Adler Drive. Freehold estate as well, which we love, 399 square metres offered to you, all wrapped up in that record of title 1036011. You'll see the further terms of sale. We'll talk about your settlement date there. I summarise it. It's 10 working days from the date of sale or other such date as mutually agreed there. And chattels again on the screen for you. Inside the layout, it's intuitive, living, dining, kitchen spaces, they all work together naturally, invites a bit of connection without all the clutter, which is good. Slide the doors wide open, you've got that sunny patio, the fenced lawn on offer, perfect for those relaxed afternoon gatherings, maybe a lazy afternoon at home, maybe get the dog, the friends, have a good cup of tea or something stronger if you like. Master suite here, that sits privately to one side, your peaceful hideaway, I'd suggest. You've got your own bathroom there. The other bedrooms, they've got plenty of flexibility on offer. Family, guests all work alike. And ample parking, you've got that sort of semi-rural backdrop as well, which is nice to have, yet you're only minutes from the CBD. Modern living with room to breathe. At 178 Adler Drive. Ohauiri, buyers, here we go. Here's your opportunity. Here's your chance. Call it away to you. All right. Well, you didn't all come to see me, that I'm sure. So I call it away once. Second call. Third time for a start. No problem. Quiet in the room, no cash forthcoming. Lacey, Adam, pass it back to you. We close the auction. If you'd like an indication as to where you'll need to be, Adam, Lacey, they're the people you need to get in touch with. Good luck to you, and of course to our sellers here. The auction is now closed. Thank you. All right, take you back now. 96 Karewa Parade. We had a short but sweet conversation. Understand we've increased our offer, and just confirm it for me down the phone line there. 1,150,000. That's correct. That is correct. My seller's instructions. On the market we go. For the want of another bid, I sell it away to the highest bidder today, and at $1,150,000 only. Call it to you once, twice, third, final opportunity. It goes. Sold. Congratulations to them, and of course to my sellers as well. Very happy for you. Back in just a moment. Okay, we just hit the rewind button. Click it in double time because we take you back to our first session of the day at 28 Piata Street. We paused, had a conversation with our lead bidder, had an increase to $1,060,000. I understand sellers say, Jordan, please work a little bit harder. So I call it away to you there. You'll need to improve on this number. Happy to have a conversation with you if you do so, but at $1,060,000, can't sell it to you there today. So at 1060, call it once, twice, third chance. No problem. Close the auction for you. Pass it back to you, Richie. Invite those buyers to continue those conversations. Wish you all the best there. And of course to our sellers. Auction's now closed. Right, well, waiting patiently like children on Christmas Eve. It's Katie and Joseph. But we hear the excitement begins in front of us at 108/23 Monganui Road. You're positioned on the first floor there. The two-bedroom apartment gives you plenty of ease, plenty of privacy, and you know how sought after that proximity is to everything that is important. Stratum and freehold, principal unit 1.08, together with accessory unit 39, deposited plan South Auckland 90396. All the units are comprised and described under that record of title SA 71D folio 23. 45 days from the date of sale or other such date is your settlement date there, and your chattels list remains unchanged from documentation you will have been provided. Good. Well, you can enjoy the relaxed rhythm, the coastal living offered to you, one of those most admired complexes here at the atrium in that Mount Maunganui zone. You've got that open plan layout, nice sheltered balcony. You'll take a nice sea breeze first thing in the morning with your first cup of joe, if you like. Not you, Joe. Don't worry about it, but there we go. Punny, good, love it. And of course, you get the calm tones throughout. You can see that. Modern, the finishes, nice easy lock and leave option for you. Or equally, you could spend a little bit more time, which I imagine you probably will as well. The residents, you'll enjoy that resort-style amenities offered to you. The pool, the gym, the sauna, and nice secure access straight out there. The beach just steps away. Perfect holiday base, I would suggest, but maybe a good investment for you. A low maintenance offering in the heart of Mount Maunganui. So, buyers, here's that opportunity you've waited for. Your chance to call downtown Mount home. Call it away to you. Who goes there first? All right, you already live on the beach, do you? All right, here's your opportunity. Call it away. First chance. Twice. And a final time. No problem. We close it then. No cash forthcoming. Katie, Joseph, we're going to price this one today, yes? There we go. I've got here, and correct me if I'm wrong, $649,000. There we go. I only double check because I think that is great buying when you get to be this close to all the action. So it's $649,000. I think your phones will be very busy this afternoon. Good luck to you, and of course to our sellers on this one. Auction's now closed. All right, continuing on the fun, and what an opportunity awaits us here. 101B Thai Party Street. Owen Phelps, Kristen Gruff, Kate marketing this one. There you are, working out of our EVES on Cameron office, proudly, of course. Elevated to capture the sun. You get a nice outlook as well, a home that feels instantly welcoming. You get warmth, light, comfort, all in that nice little pocket there, Manga Tapu. Cross lease freehold, first seen estate and fee simple. It's an undivided half share of 1,108 square metres, more or less. That's lot 4 on DPS 13012. Record of title there is SA 55B, folio 887. And secondly, that estate and leasehold. You'll find that record of title number at 55B, folio 888. 20 working days from the unconditional date. That's your settlement date, and your chattels list scrolling through the screen there for you. Further terms of sale, quite detailed, so I'll just summarise it quickly for you. General terms of sale 9.1 and 9.2 are deleted, as are 9.35 and 6. 9.31 general terms just being varied, the owners not being in occupation of the property, don't warrant the chattels, etc. there. You purchase the property having done your homework and happy to continue based on that, and you accept the property in its condition at time of settlement. If the gas or electrical utilities have been disconnected, you'll just need to rectify that, and these terms override the further terms there. And on settlement, the vendor will request to LINZ the merge of the life estate and the remainder estate at its cost, request to issue a new fee simple title to replace that title there, folio 887. So you see all of that, that'll be in the documentation you'll have been provided, but let's go back to the offering for you. Here it is in front of us. 101B Thai Party Street, open plan living, your dining connects easily, you've got the wide windows, draws in the views towards Welcome Bay, you get the kitchen that keeps things nice and practical, nice and social for you, plenty of space to cook, chat, gather around and just create some memories there. 3 generous bedrooms offered to you, well-planned bathroom, and the separate laundry as well, just makes living a little bit easier for you. Outside, the section on offer for you, fence there, of course you've got tidy gardens, but you can add your own flavour if you wish. Nice and easy for you, good proximity to everything that's important, and not too far to the city either, which is nice, brings all that convenience in without compromise. Solid, sunny, easy to love. Here it is, buyers, in your hands now. Call it away, look for a start. 600. Welcome in and good luck to you there at 600,000. All the best to you with my starter down the middle at 600,000. Where do we go from here then, buyers? Happy to work in your numbers or mine. I'll suggest a figure, but happy to take yours on board. But at 600, call it away now. Once, perhaps at 10,000 to keep us moving along swiftly. Twice, third chance. No problem. I'll go 610 then on a vendor bid. I'll ask you to go above that. Another 10,000 at 20 puts you back in the lead. Got you here at 610 with me, 20 with you. Just need a 10 on top. Yeah, at 620 you lead the way. And I tell you what, I'll stay out of it. I'll call it to the room. I'll give you a conversation to talk if there's no further bidding. but at 620 it's here. If you'd like to be that person talking to our sellers, now's the time to let me know. At 620 leads the way down the middle. First call, twice, third chance. Yeah, no problem. Man of my word, we'll pause the auction. Josh, buyer down the middle there, holds the lead bid at 620,000. Wonderful. Continuing on for you, 31A Bell Street, Judea. Stephen Clare Sigley marketing this one out of our EVES on Cameron office. Privately away from the road here, you get a nice generous space across 2 levels for you. Well suited to a busy family lifestyle, I'd suggest. You get size, you get sun, and you get solid comfort here in one of those most central pockets of Tauranga. Freehold estate, 508 square metres, more or less, and the unique identifier, it's SA51A folio 266. You'll see there the chattels list. Just note, I've got the dishwasher as is, included, but just no vendor warranties on that. So nice and simple for you. 40 working days from the unconditional date is your settlement date, so plenty of time. You don't need to stress straight away. Move-in day will come down the track, and it'll be all yours from then. And just under the further terms, acknowledged by the parties that Maureen and Michelle enter into this contract as trustees of the trust there. Any liability just limited to the assets of the trust. Good. Okay, moving forward, the layout, it works beautifully here, nice and simple. You've got the lounge, the dining areas, they open up beautifully to that sunny deck, captures the light throughout the day. Ideal, no matter what time of day you want to get the friends, the family around and have a gathering, well, you've got it catered for here, but plenty of quiet time available to you as well. 4 large bedrooms, you get the 2 bathrooms, you get the 3 toilets, gives everyone room to move, and you got the double garaging, the carport there as well, some workshop space. You really do get everything and more here at nice and easy living. Well cared for, move-in ready, your chance to secure some space, some location, and some lasting value in this hidden gem there in Judea. Buyers suggest we go there quickly now. Who starts us away? Cash unconditional offering, that's what we're giving you, just that 10-minute head start on the rest. But I'll call it only 3 times. Once, twice, we'd love to have you involved. Third call. No problem, we close the auction there. Steve Clare, pass it back to you in your capable hands. Moving forward, if you're interested there, buyers, perhaps watching online, Stephen Clare would love to have that conversation with you on just where you'll need to be to call yourselves the proud owners of this. Good luck to our sellers here, Steve Clare. Auction's closed. Good. All right, well, there we go, folks. Next on the list for you, 32B Westwood Street in Bellevue. And Ashlyn McGregor marketing this one out of our EVES the Lakes office for you there down at the crossing. Elevated to take in the sunsets over toward the Kaimais, the wetlands, a home that feels both peaceful but equally connected. Okay, it's a freehold estate as well, 413 square metres more or less. The record of title number 77272. Chattels list. I'll go through a couple of the items. You see quite a healthy list there for you. The security lighting, that's not working but still included for you. The small glass house as is, no vendor warranties on that, nor the doors under the house there as is. But included, I understand. Just no vendor warranties there. That inflatable spa pool, you'll see that right down the bottom, that's been excluded. Our sellers are going to be taking that with them, but that's okay because there's plenty of other places to relax around here. Only 20 working days as well before it becomes your new home. There it is, you get the warm timber floors once you get inside, you get nice sunlit living zones. It really does set the mood for relaxation. You've got a modern kitchen that anchors the space, flows easily, the dining, the lounge areas that open up towards those views I talked about. Perfect for if you do fancy having a small gathering or a quiet evening at home with your better half, no problem at all. You've got 4 bedrooms spread across the multiple levels there. Each floor offers you that flexibility for family, guests, maybe even a work from home setup should you wish to do so. Certainly plenty of room. Nice and close, you've got Carmichael Reserve nearby, you've got the walkways, top schooling, lots of character, lots of comfort about this one, and you get that daily dose of sunset magic as well. It's 32B Westwood Street. Buyers, I'd love to hear from you. Love to have you involved. Call it away. Opening bid. find out what's wrong with the chairs up the front. They're all up the back, but that's okay. Wobbly legs or something perhaps, I'm not sure. No problem, call it away. First call, twice. Third, final chance. No problem. Ashland, no cash today, but that's okay. We're going to give the buyers an indication as to where they need to be. Understand we're going to price this one 849,000. There we go on the screen. Good buying at that sort of level, and you get the sunsets included there, folks. At 849,000, Ashland McGregor out of our Eves the Lakes office would be happy to help you on that one. Good luck to our sellers here. To see. 89A Victory Street, that's our real main character on offer for you here in Welcome Bay. But equally so, playing a great supporting role is Miranda Horan, who's been marketing this one, doing a great job of it, a great property on offer to you. Rises above it all here, private, peaceful, flooded with light as well. You'll see a freehold estate when you get there, 486 square metres more or less. The unique identifier SA58B, folio 270. And only 10 working days from the date of sale, so you don't have to wait too long to enjoy this one, with a little bit of flexibility on that front potentially as well. Under the further terms of sale, just clause 9.31 varied the extent the vendor not been in occupation of the property, doesn't warrant those chattels, etc. Again, happy to purchase having done your own homework. We go back to it, elevated to capture those sweeping views. You look straight out toward the Kaimais, you get plenty of space, plenty of sunshine offered here, and a nice rare feeling of escape without having to leave the city limits. You get the cathedral ceilings, the broad windows, they create some volume, some warmth inside the home. Nice open plan living again. The kitchen area connects nicely straight out to that sunlit deck. Perhaps a family Christmas on the deck, or relax with a good book in hand. There's plenty of options offered to you here. Immediately comfortable, sure, but clear scope to perhaps refresh, modernise, put your own flavour to it should you wish to do so. Ideal for those who perhaps want to add a little bit of value down the track, or see some potential to choose their own colour palette. 2 garages, you get the terraced gardens there, panoramic outlooks, smart opportunity in a serene Welcome Bay setting for you. It's 89A Victory Street. Looking for a victor here. Who goes there first? No? Okay. I'll call it to you. Give you plenty of opportunity. Love to have you involved though. First chance. Twice now called. Third opportunity. No problem. Close the auction. A little bit quiet on this one, but that's okay. Pass it back to you there, Miranda. Now, we're going to price this one.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Jordan.
There we go. On the screen in just a moment. I check my notes. I double check the number. We'd make sure we get this right at $575,000. At 575, great buying at 89A Victory Street. Could be all yours in just moments. You'll just need to talk to Miranda. Good luck to you there, and of course to our sellers on that one.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, next on the list for you, 30B Links Avenue. We're still out talking on 30A, but 30B Links Avenue, again, it's Pat and Yolandi King who have been marketing this one back again. Brings its 60s character and future potential together, and you get that classic mount location, as you'll know. Freehold estate, 418 square metres, more or less, and the record of title number 106963. 20 working days, again, that's the settlement date, plenty of time there to get everything sorted. And short but sweet list of chattels all included for you as well, and that consent notice accompanies all that documentation that you'll find in the folder waiting for you. You're our lucky purchaser just outside the doors here. Well, solidly built, you get full of charm here. Nice, ready though for a refresh should you wish to do so. Ideal, perhaps renovators, families looking to create something special that works for them. No problem at all. Inside you get those native timber floors, and simple, honest design reflects the craftsmanship of this era. The layout, nice and practical, offers you a solid foundation for modern ideas. outside. Nice blank canvas offered to you as well in that section. Add some gardens, some outdoor living, maybe a new garage to suit your modern vision. All up to you how you wish to utilise this one. And of course, you're opposite the Mount Intermediate. You're close to the schools, the shops, the beach. We know the location. Timeless real estate here, undeniable upside, I would think, at 30B Links Avenue. Buyers in your hands. Start us away, opening bid. 760. Welcome and good luck to you here at 760,000 now. At 760, I suggest a 20,000 rise be a good way to travel. But at 760 here with our starter. Once called to you. Twice. Third chance at 760,000. No problem, I go 780 on a vendor bid then and ask you to make it 800, next move. At 780,000, it is a vendor bid, not authorised to sell at this level. But at 800, you'd put yourself back in the lead. Equally so this side of the room, if you see it there at 800, let me know. And we pop you in front. Once. Second call. Third chance at 780. Absolutely got your best here? Or do we call it 800? If we can get you at 800 there, sir, put you back in the lead. It is the vendor bid at 780, but at 800, if I see nothing further, we'll have a conversation. Equally so here in the room if you see it at 800. Would love to have you there. Love to have that conversation. You just need to be at 800. Call it 800. Gotcha. Appreciate you working with me there, getting the right advice, which is good at 800,000. Call it away to you then. First chance. Twice. Third. Final. No problem. Pause. Gentlemen, this side of the room, Mark, we'll have that conversation. Good luck to you there, sir. At 800, we pause. Okay, appreciate your patience. Go back now to 101B Thai Party Street. Had an increase in offer, and just confirm for me, please. 665,000 is your offer there. And my instructions from my seller on the market at that level. That's correct. At $665,000, call it away to you. For the one of another bid, but we sell it away today. 665 000, call it once, twice, third chance and selling, going. Gone, sold to you. Congratulations there. And of course to my sellers as well. Thank you. Still a couple out. I'll bring you an update as soon as I've got it, folks. All right, take you back now. We go back there, 30A Links Ave. We paused, had a conversation. Had an increase in offer to $1,050,000. My instructions from my seller, continue working, please, Jordan. So I call it away. I'll give you one last opportunity, improve on that number. We'll have a conversation with you. Otherwise, we simply close it down, work with conditional parties as well. So call it away to you once at $1,050,000, twice, third chance, final, done, finished. Close the auction there. You'll need to be north of that number. Of course, invite those buyers there. Pop that on paper for us and continue those conversations. We close that one, pass it back to you there, Pat, and continue your hard work there. Still waiting on 30B Links Ave. As soon as I've got an update, I'll bring it back to you. Thank you for your patience. All right, folks, appreciate your patience. We conclude conversations, there we go, conclude conversations at 30B Links Avenue. Just confirm for me, please, increasing your offer, 825,000, that's correct? At 825,000, understand, Pat, you've got the sellers on the phone. They say sell away at that level. On the market and selling at $825,000 then. For the one or another bid, I call it away once, twice, third, final opportunity, going. Gone, sold. Congratulations to you there, and of course to my sellers who are at home there. Do appreciate you working with us. Nothing further for today, folks. Do appreciate you coming out. Go out there, enjoy your sunshiny Friday afternoon, and of course the weekend ahead. Thank you.